Let's start. Reading Power, 2017, Day 29. Number 1. One of the opportunities that sport provides is the chance for children to acquire and practice adult behaviors. An essential part of growing up is accepting responsibility for one's own behavior and decisions. This can become a real challenge for parents because once you invite your child to make decisions, you must support and live with those decisions. As your child matures, you should offer suggestions and guidance about sports. But ultimately, within reasonable limits, you should let your child go his or her own way. All parents have ambitions for their children, but they must accept the fact that they cannot dominate their children's lives. Youth sports can offer an introduction to the major parental challenge of letting go. Reading Power, 2017, Day 29. Number 2. One of the most frequent weaknesses in student essays is the conclusion that merely restates the thesis, word for word. A brief essay of 500 to 750 words rarely requires a flat, point-by-point conclusion. 500750. In fact, such an ending often insults the reader's intelligence by implying that their attention spans are extremely short. Only after reading long essays do most readers need a precise recap of all the writer's main ideas. Instead of recopying your thesis and essay map, try finding an original, emphatic way to conclude your essay. Or as a well-known newspaper columnist described it, a good ending should snap with grace and authority, like the close of an expensive sports car door. Reading Power, 2017, Day 29. Number 3. People are too willing to believe in differences between their ancestors and themselves. After all, there is not enough information, and societies did not necessarily write down things that they took for granted. This may give a distorted impression of what the people of the past thought and did. In fact, they were human beings, with the same skills and creativity as people today. They faced many of the same problems and they arrived at the same solutions. The dwelling sizes of ordinary people have not changed much in 5,000 years. 5. The essential features of a city existed in the first city as in the latest one. There are differences between modern times and past times, but they are mostly surface differences, not differences in the inner nature of society. Reading Power, 2017, Day 29. Number 4. Often introverts have trouble finding the word they want when they are speaking out loud. Our brains use many different areas for speaking, reading, and writing, therefore, information needs to flow freely between the separate areas. Word retrieval may be a problem for introverts because the information moves slowly. One cause of this is that we use long-term memory, so it takes longer and requires the right association, something that reminds us of the word, to reach back into our long-term memory to locate the exact word we want. If we are anxious, it may be even more difficult to find and articulate a word. Written words use different pathways in the brain, which seem to flow fluently for many introverts. The end. Good job.